Hello, everybody. It's Bob Anderson, and I'm going to do a video today. This is May 10th, Friday, and I'm going to do a video of today's trades that I took. I think I had one, two, three losers, two winners in the NQ. I'm gonna walk you through why I took those trades, and I'm going to give you a little thought on what I did wrong in these trades too. Not that they're wrong, that they're right, or whatever, but just things I've been noticing. The other thing is, I think I took an overnight open trade. Yeah, I took an overnight open trade in the RTY that I ended up losing a little bit of money on also. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to do in today's video. The other thing is, I'm going to just quickly say I haven't done a video in a while. It isn't because anything bad's happened. It's actually a lot of good has happened. Um, I have I've had relatives in from Michigan, Florida, and North Carolina that for an extended time, because my daughter had her last collegiate track meet, which, by the way, she broke a school record in the 10K for in that track meet, and that was her last collegiate race ever. It's been a long time I've been involved in her running, since she was like 8. And then not that she's going to give up running, because now she's going to start training for marathons, but that's a different story. So anyways, but why is it her last collegiate run? Because she also graduated, and that's where I had to go to a pinning. Her grandmother is a 50-year ER nurse, so I had to get her grandmother here to go up on stage and give her nurse's pin. And then a couple days later, we had the actual school graduation and stuff like that. So I've been really busy. And one of the main lessons you can get out of this is don't trade if your mind's not completely in what you're doing. And my mind can't be completely in when I got, my father-in-law coming into my office every 10 minutes asking me, is it time to go play golf yet? Stuff like that. Anyway, so I'm going to walk across the screen from left to right with the candles, show you the trades I took. Again, down below in the description, I have the chart settings of everything you're going to see on here. And for those of you that are still trading this strategy, I do get a lot of emails from a lot of you that are very thankful for these videos and me walking you through, because it has changed a lot of people's trading. I know it's changed mine for the good. Still, my biggest issue is not seeing the trades, but instead is the discipline to focus on them and hone in. I kind of think I'm going to shrink down, because I think I'm going to shrink down what I'm looking at on a daily basis for a while. I might just go back to maybe just gold and NQ, but I have to think about that. But I have been looking at charts at the end of the day routinely, and I've got some thoughts as to what I'm seeing. Okay, so anyways, let me pull up some charts and I'll show them to you. All right. Okay, so the chart I want to show today is NQ. To be honest with you, I was looking at multiple different instruments. I normally look at the NQ, the RTY, CL, and gold. What did I notice today? Well, I noticed that oil literally had no range, had no movement. So I eliminated that one from me focusing on it. And so I was really looking at gold, and I was looking at RTY and NQ, and I think I took a gold trade too. But anyway, let me go and look. But anyway, so here's the NQ chart. This is the main thing I traded today. it's not for the faint of heart, and it's really got to be showing you some clear signals if you're going to trade this thing, because it can it can get brutal. But anyways, so it's probably not the best thing for me to have been trading as I come back from a little bit of hiatus. But anyways, so here we go. So here it is on this chart right here. And so 920, we're getting ready to open. Pre-market, we had a little Donchian Channel low here, which was kind of nice. Rolled up and rolled down. I mean, off the red line. And if you had an entry there, that would have been a nice little trade. This one did not go up into your 9 EMA when it came down. So, I kind of been a little hesitant on the pre-market stuff myself lately, but anyways, so let's kind of go along and see where we're at. So we're going to get to the market open right there. Okay, so it opens straight down, apparently respecting this 5-minute red line, but not that anybody's insane enough to take that trade. I'm just saying. So anyways, then it blows right on through it and creates a new daily high. Oh crap. Okay. So, looks like we're kind of running long. Now, I have noticed lately, in my opinion, that it's been after about 10, 15 or so to 11 that the market has been, and I think it's because we're doing a lot of consolidating, not trending, but the market has been rolling across these red lines and then creating a new direction for the day. So that's just an observation of mine. And by the way, that played out today in the NQ. So did I take advantage of it? We'll see. So anyway, but here's our long. So we're long. And again, I'm not looking for any trades. Okay. I'm not looking for any trades until these candles start getting a little more compressed. The movement gets a little less crazy. I mean, I would say at least past 945, on a 930 open. And then keep in mind, one of the little things that I'm rusty. I haven't done this in a while. I wasn't paying attention. We had news at 10 o'clock. It was not big news. It was consumer sentiment, but Jesus, you don't want to be in an NQ. You don't want to be in gold. Oil, not such a big deal, but you don't want to be in any of those two if you got news at 10 o'clock. Sometimes I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. But anyway, so I'm focused on getting past 945, seeing if I get a Donchian high, a pullback, smooth, all that kind of stuff into my 9 EMA, and see if I can get a trade. That's what I'm looking at. That's what's running through my pea brain right at this moment. Okay. So anyway, so here we are. Oh, we got new high, new daily high. Okay, new daily high. We're still at 940 right here. So still a daily high. Okay, now we're pulling back to the 9 EMA. Okay, so, now we're at about 945. So if you're going to be somewhat aggressive, this might be the time to do that if you get a setup. Okay, what's a setup? You need that smooth pullback where the candle to your left has a higher high than the candle to the right, or equal, all the way back to your moving average that you're going to trade off of. And then you're going to take the break of the top of that candle when price goes through the top of the closed candle that's touching your moving average. We'll see a couple examples of that here in a minute. So we haven't touched yet. Oh, yeah, actually we did right there. We touched there. I went long there. Okay. So this was 946. I'm in at 947. So I'm past my 15 minutes by freaking 2 minutes. Let's see if this works. So we go up a little. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then now I'm going to be honest here. This is actually coming back to me. I actually didn't remember this. I swear I don't remember some of these things until I'm actually sitting here doing these videos. I don't remember that, holy cow, this thing blew up through my daily high and I had my target too far up. I was looking for something bigger. I okay. So here we are, we're in here. Okay. Now all of a sudden I'm down in the negative. But what did we get? We got a new Donchian high. Boom, boom, boom. I'm looking at the pattern and I'm going, okay, well, this, hold on here. This isn't, okay, the pattern's not bad as long as that 9 holds. We had a new daily high again, back into the moving average. Let's see what happens. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, and I added in right here. I actually added in to this trade here. Okay. I just threw, I think it was just a contract. Yeah, I threw one contract in there. So now I've got the contracts I had that I started with. I got the contracts I just added. Well, I only added one. It was kind of testing myself to keep following, anyways. So what happened? Well, we went up, went down, and then boom. I put everything at break even and I got stopped out. And where's the mistake? Well, the mistake is here. I got too greedy. My target was, I don't know, maybe, I can't remember, but it wasn't far above this. And I got too greedy. I should have followed the back of these candles. And if this thing collapsed down, I should have had my money there. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, so I made a mistake there on how I managed the trade. I didn't lose any money, but I didn't make any money either. So let's keep going. But again, Donchian high, smooth pullback, boom, long, there it is. I mean, that should have been enough. I could have called it a day. Anyways, so let's go on. Now we have 10 o'clock news because I'm not paying attention. Okay. 10 o'clock news because I'm not paying attention. So here we are, 10 o'clock, boom, straight down to the 5-minute red line. Long off that, the break right here, long off the break, up we go. I'm taking a long off the break of the 5-minute red line, off the candle. And boom, out, right here. Right here. I think it was right here. Right here, right here, right here, somewhere in there. Anyways, I ended up having a loss in here. Not much, but it was a loss. And again, what mistake did I make? Well, the mistake I made is really took this trade way too early after the news. It was beautiful. Again, the trade went in my favor. Beautiful. But I really shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing that. The whole 10 o'clock thing was a big mistake on my part. So I had 3 mistakes so far, folks. Well, this mistake was I don't know. Man, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay. And then this was, no big deal other than it was too close to the news. I mean, it's 9:55 when I entered that trade, too close to the news. It's at 10 o'clock. I'm asking for the market to do something when the market makers know the news is coming up. Okay. So the shark's not going to really be helping me. Okay. So down we go. So what happened? Well, the news came. We created a rotation up that did not go as high as any of these. And then when it came back down, it just slammed right through the red line. So now, kind of like I was talking about a little earlier, we are after 10 o'clock and the market is starting to make a decision. So what's the decision it's starting to make? It looks like it's starting to make a decision to go short after it already faked that it was going to go long. Okay. So I'm on hyper mode here. I'm thinking deeply, okay, that I need to start mentally focusing on shorts. We're below the 5-minute red line. I'm going to wait for some Donchian Channel breaks before I look for a trade. Okay. So let's keep going. Okay. This went to the 5-minute red. This went to the 9 EMA. Now there's two rules that were broken here. Granted, what am I to talk about rules? I violated the news rule up here. Well, who am I to talk about rules when I violated my own rule about news? Anyways, so what rules did it break? Well, first of all, it's not a smooth pullback because of this big green candle right here. See how this is a lower high, a higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. All these are good, but this going down before we ever got there, that ruins that pattern. That's number one. Number two, we did not pierce the Donchian Channel, which means we haven't entered a zone where price has not been for at least an hour. Okay. So, sorry, I didn't look for a trade here. All right. But the darn thing actually moved. So here you are. Now you got a new Donchian Channel low. See that? How you push the Donchian Channel down? And your 9 EMA's coming with you. Okay, so what did we do? Well, I'm focused. We got higher, lower high, higher low, higher low. Candles keep going up, back into that 9 EMA. There, ooh, okay, here we go. Boom. I'm in right there. Got some slippage on that one. You'll see why here in a second. So I hit this one right here at the break of that candle there. Boom, down I went. And I'm sitting here looking at this. Now, let's, just for conversation, before I move to the right, let me do this. Let me pull this up and show you something. Here's the overnight open right here. So what's in my mind? Well, what's in my mind is, since we're not far away from the overnight open, that we are probably going to go to the overnight open. So I put my target at the overnight open, okay? Because, the overnight open attracts price and then repels price. So it's got to get there first to repel it, okay? So I'm short right here, and I'm going to blow this up a little here. I'm going to put this back like this, and let's just see. Boom. There you go. There's my target. Done. Lovely trade. Absolutely lovely trade. It recovered me from all the stupidity that I had created up above. Now, in the grand scheme of things, this trade from here to here probably is the same amount of money I would have had from here to here if I had been less greedy. But the thing is, I had an advantage on the short side. I had a visual target that I could see. I didn't have any pivots to my left that I could see. You know what I mean? In this long. But I had a target to the short side. So I said, okay, boom, 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 bam. So what am I observing as I'm sitting here? Well, I'm observing that we had reach to the overnight open. I hit my target. So now what I want to do is I want to focus and see if maybe we can get an overnight open rejection back towards the 5-minute red line, because that 5-minute red line is far away from price right now. Okay. I mean, these markets really haven't been moving that much lately. So I'm kind of like, we're probably going to go back up and wait for that moving average to come along and push us down a little more. So let's just see. That's my thought process, okay? Because I had reach. Again, these candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles in a row, where the high the one to the left was lower than the high to the next one to the left, all the way down to that point right there. Okay. Then we had an inside bar. Oh my God, an inside bar. Jeez. Okay. Well, that now I'm looking for a long off the top of this candle, without a doubt. Here I was a little nervous because it was kind of far away. I don't like to take trades in limbo. But here we have, we got an inside bar. It's inside this whole one. And, I'm looking for a long there. Down it goes again. Oh, shoot. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let's just talk about this. If I'm looking to the candles to the left, I want you to understand this. If I'm looking to the candles to the left and I'm seeing that none of the candles to the left have pierced the candle, none of the candles to the right have pierced the top of the candle to the left, that means we still have that piercing downtrend, and we still have the top of these candles north of the overnight open. These two matched, okay? So that didn't pierce it. So I'm still waiting for a potential long. Oh God. Now, this candle closed at the top, at the overnight open. Once again, it still did not pierce the candle to the left. And it still has its top at the overnight open or higher. Okay. Now, so I'm like, okay. I'm still taking this thing, right? I mean, these are 1, 2, 3, 4 candles in a row that have left this trade still valid, even though price has been, All right. So let's see what happens. I'm in. All right. So I'm in. Up it goes immediately, and then down it goes immediately. So I wasn't too excited anymore. And I grabbed my stop and I moved it up in just like below this candle. Okay. Because I was like, okay, once that candle closed, I'm like, okay. Because now what I'm afraid of is that they're going to slam it through the bottom of the candle as a rejection of the bottom side of the overnight open. Okay. And I don't want to be in multiple contracts in the NQ if that's about to take place. So what happened? Well, we sat there. Look at those candles. Now, for those of you that trade the NQ, you know how crazy that is. I mean, I'm just sitting there looking at some insanity. I mean, there is a battle going on. Are we going long or are we going short? I mean, it's a battle. Okay. And I'm in the trade already, all nervous and sweaty. So let's go. Next one. Oh my God. We still didn't. I had my stop below this big candle. So I'm still in right here. My stop's right there. Target's up somewhere up here. Okay. So let's just see what happens. I mean, I'll be honest with you. At this point, I'm like, well, this isn't going to work. I mean, in my mind, but you just never know. If we could just break the top of this candle right here, maybe it would run. Who knows? Next one. Oh, it did break. Okay. Now I'm starting to breathe a little better, except one problem. One thing that happened is because it took time to go up above the overnight open, i.e. how many freaking candles, the 9 EMA caught up. And the 9 EMA is going to punch it in the head. Doesn't mean the 9 EMA is going to win the battle, but the 9 EMA is going to punch it in the head. And the fact that we had to wait because price action didn't immediately go up gave that lag period, gave that time for that 9 EMA to catch up. So I know I'm not out of the woods yet. Okay, I know this. So let's see what happened. Oh crap! Fuck. Yep. That 9 EMA slammed it right down. So, so here I am knowing that 9 EMA slammed price back down, cleaned out my stops. I lost, I don't know, a few ticks, not a lot. So I know this. Okay, so what's going on? What's going through my mind? What's going through my mind? Well, what's going through my mind is I'm looking at this and I'm saying to myself, okay, it's the 9 EMA slam price down, but the overnight open power, I call it the power, the order of power of the 3 lines that are on here right now. Which one's the most powerful? This one. Which one's the second most powerful? This one. What's the third most? This one. So when number 3 shows up for the battle right here, that doesn't mean number 3 is going to win the battle. It just means number 3 is going to try. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this, okay? And I'm saying to myself, well, we went down, okay? And we clipped below the low here by a tick or so. 1 tick maybe, okay, or 2. The NQ, it's kind of hard. So I said, damn it. And this candle went straight back up. I said, they're taking this thing back through the top. They're taking this thing back through the top. All they did was appease the 9 EMA trade. And so what I did is I put a buy north of these entry candles that pushed off the 9 EMA. I took order north of that, which is also north of the overnight open, which is also in agreement with the overnight open still being a valid trade back to the long side. Okay? So, what happened? Well, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Oh, look at that. And then bam. I put my target up here at the back where this initial slam came from. Okay, that's where I put my target. It was up here. And we got up in there, got hung out, boom, there I am. Okay, so I'm out. Blah, 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 blah. That was 3 contracts. Yeah, I only took 3 contracts. I wasn't as confident in that trade, because it was a little aggressive. So I took it with 3 contracts. I mean, I wasn't as confident with that one. But it was a nice little win, okay? Now, here's the interesting part. And then I left. I left the screen. I left to go about my day. Then I came back later and I looked at the chart and I said, well, I guess I picked the right place to get out. That was by pure luck. Okay. So I got hosed on this long and I got rewarded on this one. Mentally in my mind, I was thinking it was going back to the red line. But I was like, listen, let me just get, it went. Now, truth be known, if I was sitting here managing this trade, I'd been following these candles, I'd have gotten knocked out somewhere in this spot anyways. Okay. But anyway, so that's my trading day in the NQ. That is my thought process on that. But again, my point on these trades is that I am noticing the market is making its decision after 10 o'clock, the direction it wants to go. I haven't. Let's see what this thing did since. Okay, it's still going down. Okay, it's not even noon Eastern Standard Time right now, but it's still going down. And to be honest with you, this rotation up into here, I mean, wasn't this is all choppy. So now the overnight open doesn't have any validity. The movement is just being choppy around the overnight open. As a matter of fact, it's a Friday. Price is at the overnight open. I would not be surprised to see price go throughout the rest of the day within a 50, 60 tick of either side of the overnight open for the rest of the day in NQ. I would not be surprised to see that. Anyway, so that's my little trades for today. I did take an overnight open in the RTY. Not very eventful. I think it was in the RTY. Or was it in oil? I can't remember. No, it had to have been in oil. And it didn't work. I lost like maybe 8 ticks a contract. I think I took like 3 contracts. So anyways, so that's it. That's my trading. I'm going to start doing more of these videos going forward so you guys can see how I use these 3 simple lines to create my simple trading strategy. Okay? Everybody have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.